Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Seasons 19 news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The big faux moment that was intended to demonstrate togetherness between Sister Wives actors Kody and Robyn Brown has been revealed. Fans are increasingly calling TLC's bluff on Sister Wives, despite rumors that the network writes a lot of its episodes. Kody Brown has previously talked about how Sister Wives would frequently damage the family in order to increase drama for ratings. Following the airing of the most recent Sister Wives episode, viewers are criticizing TLC for allowing Kody and Robyn Brown to stage a cohesive family scenario. Similar talks surround TLC's concealment of Logan Brown and Michelle Petty's nuptials in order to control the portrayal of Kody and Robyn. One Reddit user highlights the falsity of Kody and Robyn Brown's family game night. First, someone asks, game night? We can see the sun through the window. That's the only room in the chateau where they can draw a sheet over the blazing daytime sun to make it pretend like it's a game night evening in October, they continue. Can we also talk about the art here? They ask. These photographs are stranger than usual. It is daytime, as seen via the window of Kody and Robyn Brown. Reddit. This obviously set up and fake family game night was ridiculous, comments another enthusiast. Since Ari had never experienced anything like this before, she was thrilled. Kody, we see you. Clown face. Yes, it did seem a lot like a set. Everyone appeared uneasy. When I initially saw this picture, I visited Zillow's 3D tour of the house to see what these two were trying to hide under the light. A window. They were making an effort to hide the rolling on the floor laughing for game night. Many thanks. Although I was aware that it was the family room below, I wasn't positive if the shroud was hiding artwork or obstructing the nighttime reflection in the glass. By day, this is even more hilarious. Not to mention picturing how far Robyn had to carry that depressing little tray of apples. I'm still curious about the silver metal object. I really missed the sun. I was absorbed in the art. However, several Sister Wives viewers noticed that Ari, the kid of Kody and Robyn Brown, is older than they believe is realistic given the 2022 filming schedule. I was only watching this segment to see if Ari was still sucking on a pacifier. Zipper mouth face, quips a viewer at the beginning. However, some viewers pick up on strange aspects that lead them to doubt the chronology. The girl is 8 years old if she is a day. It's obvious that this was shot this year. She turns 9 in January. The entire situation, in my opinion, was set up, just like Aurora's ear-piercing ordeal. In addition, I believe that this scene is a pickup from recently because Ari seems to be speaking much older than he did in the previous season. My hypothesis is that the reason we only saw Soul from behind is because he now has a full beard, which would be a clear giveaway that the filming was done well after the first take. We didn't have to see Soul. Could you hear him speaking? He is not 10 years old. I think this is from June, which is why Kody is suddenly talking about summer. I must admit, I was thinking, wow, that's a big age jump. The age difference between Kody and Robyn Brown's children is noticed by more fans. Similarly, some fans find it difficult to accept that the children of Kody and Robyn Brown are ready for 2022. This was undoubtedly filmed this summer. Personally, I started to develop quite early. In this clip, Ari appears to be 8 years old rather than 6. Soul has never been very big for his age either, he appears to be about 12 or 13 years old here, suggesting that this occurred this past summer. While doing the interviews afterward is one thing, it seems strange to create entire scenes like this years later in response to fans' protests that Robyn and Kody should never allow cameras into their homes. Puddle Monkey made a serious mistake on this one. Is Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, really false when it comes to her divorce from the Kody Brown plot? She and Cristin Brown-Woolley had disagreements about her marriage, and she has been wavering in her decision. The question then becomes, is this real or is it all being staged for television? For additional information, continue reading. Janelle Brown and Kody Brown have not been getting along since 2020. During the pandemic, he asked her to kick their sons, Gabe and Garrison Brown, out of the house. They were unsafe, in Kody's opinion, and they were hurting the family and his ability to rotate spouses securely. They weren't party boys, therefore in Janelle's opinion, that was untrue. While Garrison was a vital employee who only left for work, Gabe Brown was a college student who only saw his girlfriend. Furthermore, Janelle was not going to put a guy before her kids because he was saving for a down payment on a house. They began to come apart when she refused to back down. Janelle stayed devoted to their shared existence while yet standing up for herself and him. He even got into a confrontation with her because she wanted to build on Coyote Pass. Kody eventually stopped making an effort and stopped interacting with their daughter Savannah. After a few weeks, Janelle came to the realization that she didn't need him, which thrilled Cristin Brown-Woolley, who had previously left the marriage. She wanted Janelle to recognize her value and move on, but it was difficult, and she still has some ambiguity. In spite of this, Janelle Brown has made the decision to move on from Kody. She did, however, say she doesn't think getting a divorce is necessary. Furthermore, she has no idea how to obtain one from the church. About this and the fact that she's already divorced, followers created the following Reddit thread. Although she said she didn't know how to get a divorce in their religion, didn't she already marry Mary's brother before getting married to Kody? Presumably she found a means to split from that marriage? Why not use it in this instance? Having stated that, is Janelle Brown averse to getting a divorce, or is there another reason? Commenters offered their opinions and weighed in. I believe she is stating that she has no idea how to divorce because her marriage was never legal and AUB. Perhaps it's for the purpose of the performance, or she believes that enough time has passed for their faith to grant her a pardon. She was only ever spiritually married to Kody, and she doesn't appear to care that much or know how to get a spiritual divorce. The majority of Sister Wives viewers believe Janelle simply doesn't want the release. It was also pointed out by someone that she is simply not making any changes to her marriage. Cristin Brown-Woolley and Mary Brown have both acted. Mary went to obtain a release from their church. Cristin said she did not require the church's release because she was no longer a practicing member of the church. And now she's married again. The first person to tie the knot with Kody Brown was Mary Brown. Unfortunately, those who watch Sister Wives know that she was the one who, before severing their relationship, clung to hope the longest. They experienced many years of difficulties as a result of the catfish episode, the platonic bond, and other issues over their years of marriage. But Kody is too heartbroken now that Mary is gone. Now that all but Robyn have left him, Kody has been searching for reasons to place the blame on his previous spouses. The polygamist is ridiculed for his improper attitude and has failed to atone for his transgressions. Now that the celebrity has made fun of Mary for something so absurd, everyone is furious with him once more. Now what had Kody done? The newest season of Sister Wives has gotten off to a great start. After splitting from Kody, all of the wives, Mary, Janelle, and Cristin, are relearning how to navigate their own lives. Mary was the last to leave, while Cristin was the first. It's ironic that she was the first wife to marry a polygamist. In the latest season, Mary has been quite honest. She was seen fighting back furiously in the teaser, leading some to claim that she was no longer Kody's wife. In fact, in a different scene, the latter claimed that marrying the wrong person was more awful than divorce. This statement infuriated everyone, especially Mary, who had been quite patient with him. With the return of the newest season of Sister Wives to television, Cristin, Janelle, and Mary appear eager to embark on new adventures. Kody Brown has sadly not been able to accomplish it. He still feels the same as he did a few seasons ago. Even after leaving the multiple marriage, he is always looking for ways to criticize his ex-partners. Kody accused Mary of having baggage in a recent video. As an illustration, he mentioned that he once offered her some gum, to which she angrily replied that she didn't like spearmint. Upon witnessing this response, viewers started making fun of Kody. They claimed it was a ridiculous technique to draw attention to needless defects. They have never witnessed Mary lose her cool on screen in the manner Kody detailed. Mary had also been called uninteresting by Kody. Fans of Sister Wives laughed at this as well. This is due to their perception that, of all the wives, Robyn has the most boring personality. And while he was still married to the master manipulator, Kody had the gall to confront Meri about her anger management problems. More than ever, fans want to see how Meri responds to these charges. They are confident that in the next episodes, she will respond to Kody's remarks with grace and deliver a vicious blowback. For all the most recent Sister Wives news, keep an eye on TV season and spoilers. Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown still believes that he could have more children with Robyn Brown in the future and that having 18 isn't enough. He recently made references to his future family plans and talked about expanding his brood with his ex-wife. The celebrity also acknowledged that he believes he is still young enough to have additional kids. Kody made several startling statements and seemed really pleased about them. But is Robyn prepared for another child? Does she feel at ease being pregnant once more? What's the deal with this? Continue reading to learn about Kody and Robyn's activities and whether they want to grow their family in the future. Star of Sister Wives Kody Brown has 18 children, which is undoubtedly a large number. However, he is not particularly close to many of her grown children. This is because, while they were left out in the cold, the Star kids saw him put his family first with Robyn. As a result, the children of Janelle and Cristin hardly ever look up to him and have a strained relationship with their father. Gabe made it plain that Robyn could have him right away, but Garrison didn't even try to patch things up with Kody. Kody wasn't wanted to be a fatherly presence in the lives of these two. However, Leon, Meri's only child, also has a tendency to keep a distance from Kody due to the latter's conservative views. Even after all of this, Kody still considers adopting more children since he finds it difficult to manage his relationship with his current kids. The star of Sister Wives, Kody Brown, acknowledged in 2021 that he still had plans to have additional kids with Robyn. He now feels, though, that she has the final say in this matter and that he can have children with her if that is her desire. The famous person previously disclosed to US Magazine that he used to make fun of his elder children for this. Kody remembered mentioning to his grown-up children, "I may have children younger than yours." He frequently made fun of his children and acknowledged that this was a dumb thing he did. But in Robyn's case, she feels that the decision belongs to them both. But it seems like Kody needs to work on his previous wife's girls' relationships with other people right now. Brianna and Aurora told the cameras during season 19 that they felt excluded by other children. They held the adults responsible for their failure to improve their interpersonal bonds. Even worse, according to Aurora, there were times when her children explicitly told her that she wasn't their sister or accepted in the family. These dynamics are known to Kody as well. He thinks that some children view themselves as superior than others. As a result, the celebrity should be spending her time repairing the damaged ties between her adult children and her own children. Return often to TV season and spoilers for additional information. Robyn Brown is being accused by Sister Wives viewers of manipulating poignant sequences. Some people have started rewatching prior episodes in order to catch any missed moments. Some are surfacing more than others while doing this, and one has to be acknowledged. Which one was it? For additional information, continue reading. After a few seasons, Robyn Brown's popularity gradually declined. She was first regarded as sweet for offering to stand in for Meri Brown. Due to her infertility, the first wife was still weighing her alternatives. Having saying that, Robyn made Meri a very nice proposal regarding surrogacy. But as time passed, it became evident that perhaps her motives weren't really honorable. Fans of Sister Wives began to see a different side of Robyn and stopped enjoying her. They thought she was taking rather than contributing since they perceived her as Kody Brown's favorite. The fact that Kody stayed with Robyn and her 5 children non-stop during the epidemic caused a significant rift in the family. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Cristin Brown-Woolley, Kody's first 3 wives, had all left him by 2022. All he had left was Robyn, and with her children he was doing things he ought to have been doing with his own. Taking Aurora to get her ears pierced was one such instance. Although Kody supported Robyn's daughters and their anxiety problems, he turned her piercing into a father-daughter experience, but one Redditor thought that was manufactured and dishonest. About the scene, they wrote this. In Vegas, she already had her ears pierced. The actual F? In Vegas, she was not 18. The whole bonding thing was even more ridiculous than I had imagined. So, was Robyn Brown putting on poignant performances to win over viewers? Furthermore, has she ever done this before? Robyn Brown appears to have had the desire to do something for attention before. Other instances where Robyn wanted special moments captured on camera were mentioned by followers. There seems to be a pattern here. She gently informs us that getting her ears pierced wasn't her idea if you pay close attention to her before the piercing. I believe Robyn came up with the content idea. In a YouTube video, Gwen revealed that Robyn had chastised her for not waiting for the cameras when she had announced her engagement. When Robyn came out, I think she told Gwen the same thing. The incident between Aurora and Kody was televised even though the Brown kids did not think it should have. For many reasons, it was difficult to watch and uncomfortable. However, it all came down to Robyn and her desires, as well as how she handled the extremely depressing circumstances. Did Robyn Brown, the star of Sister Wives, fail in her grand scheme, and if so, what specifically went wrong? She stated that, unlike her former spouse, she did not want a multifamily. For the first 11 years, it was what she received, so what went wrong for her? How did her scheme backfire? For additional information, continue reading. Robyn Brown became the fourth wife and divorcee of the Sister Wives. Prior to her, Mary Brown was her first wife, Janelle Brown came next, and Cristin Brown-Woolley came last. They shared one house with their husband, Kody Brown, and had 12 children altogether, with one more on the way. He made light of the fact that he was constantly moving around the house and only knew where his belongings were half the time. With Mary's assistance, he then began to court Robyn, and even though she lived 5 hours away, they fell in love. Robyn Brown became the fourth wife and divorcee of the Sister Wives. Prior to her, Mary Brown was her first wife, Janelle Brown came next, and Cristin Brown-Woolley came last. They shared one house with their husband, Kody Brown, and had 12 children altogether, with one more on the way. He made light of the fact that he was constantly moving around the house and only knew where his belongings were half the time. With Mary's assistance, he then began to court Robyn, and even though she lived 5 hours away, they fell in love. According to a Reddit thread, Robyn Brown's ultimate goal was to become the favorite wife rather than to split up the family. She is now the lone and the favorite. Her tiny scheme was to keep the family together at all costs. Her small goal was to become the family's favorite wife. That really came back to haunt her, didn't it? He. Being the preferred spouse is nothing if you have no one to show off your preference to. Others contend that Robyn Brown did not want her sister spouses to depart because doing so would require her to work, despite the fact that this argument is supported. She longs for the cash. Kody's currently creating her budget. The other wives show check is no longer with them. She continued to hold out hope that Mary and Janelle would give her money to avoid having to work. Robyn fears that she may return to a trailer without running water or power. And a ton of outstanding debts, too. Karma David must be laughing hysterically, Robyn. Now, she and Kody Brown are asking $1.6 million for their Flagstaff house, and Cristin Brown-Woolley has just sued him. Since Janelle Brown has even mentioned hiring a lawyer, finances might definitely be a problem. What exactly do you believe Robyn was seeking for when she married into the family, and why do you think she did so? Talk to us about it and watch TLC's Sister Wives Sundays. Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, is shown discussing the birth of Archer and Ace, the twins of Mykelti Brown-Padrone. She is present together with Mykelti's mother, Cristin Brown-Woolley, and her husband, Tony Padrone. What is causing Robyn to cry now? For all the information, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives are well aware of Robyn Brown's tendency toward chronic crying. She enjoys sobbing even though she doesn't cry very often. She is currently there for Mykelti Brown-Padrone's second birth because the two used to be quite close. For a while when Mykelti was a teenager, she shared a home with Robyn. She then continued to see her after Cristin Brown-Woolley broke away from the multiple family. Mykelti wanted Robyn to be present when she welcomed her first child in April 2021. She had to zoom in as she was unable to physically be there in Utah because of COVID. Cristin, Mykelti's mother, has always been kind and considerate of her daughter's desires. Despite her distaste for Robyn, she understands how important it is for her to be present for the birth. In season 19, Kody is now expecting twins, and she'll be undergoing a C-section. They will all need to cooperate for Kody's sake because Robyn will be traveling from Flagstaff to assist her. Today reports that Kody Brown's remaining wife is very emotional over the entire ordeal. This is the first time Robyn and Cristin would spend time together, excluding Kody's sprinkling. It was love at first sight when I was handed Archer first. Cristin held Ace at the same time. Thus, it appeared as though we were. She becomes emotional and stops talking. The audience is aware of Robyn's enduring desire to see her sister wives' grandchildren play while sitting on a porch. She briefly experienced that. All we were doing was cradling our grandchildren. As far as Cristin and I are concerned, all I want is that the circumstances were different. And that was kind of nice because I was able to temporarily forget about everything. He thought back to when Robyn had originally gone to be with his daughter and ex-wife. For the past few years, the Brown family has been going through a lot of turmoil. Garrison's passing is just one more terrible blow. The once solid structure of the family has been falling apart due to Cristin's departure, Janelle's growing independence, and Mary's emotional detachment from Kody. This process might be sped up by Kody's sadness at Garrison's passing, which has brought to light the gaps in his marriages and child-rearing. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.